Hello everybody, and welcome to my Super Bowl recap video. Hope everybody is well. Around here we're sick of shoveling snow, etc. It's been going on. We're supposed to get another 12 to 15 inches. We're so excited. Alright, on to the game. This was a wonderful Super Bowl. Even if you didn't like either team, you just were captivated by the back and forth play. Both teams did a wonderful job of staving off when they were losing by some points and coming back, showing a lot of character, both teams. The Patriots did a wonderful job with their offense. Their offense was fantastic in this game. They neutralized a very, very good Seattle defense with Sherman, Maxwell, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Wagner, etc. Very good defense. Those short passes that they did, with they going inside, outside, where they did crossing patterns, slants, finding the soft spots of the zone with Edelman, Gronk, and Amendola was amazing. Also, out of the backfield, Shane Vereen did a great job. They cleared out a zone like a basketball, and then he would get the pass right behind it for like 7 to 10 yards almost every time. Wonderful job. Brady played masterful. He shook off a couple of interceptions. One of them was bad. The other one I don't think was as bad. I thought the great play by the Seattle defender. Seattle's offense to me was very, very inconsistent. Wilson had a hard time throwing the ball in the first half until he made a couple of long throws to Matthews. And he hit Matthews again with a touchdown late in the half for them to tie the game at 14, which they were very fortunate. Seattle did a good job in third quarter. Their defense played better. They were stopping the Patriots. They marched down. Russell Wilson hit Matthews on another long play. Then they got stopped when they only got a field goal, which wasn't good because it hurt them in the long run. And then they got a touchdown to Doug Baldwin where he ran a nice play across the middle where Revis got picked on it. And Revis complained, which I didn't think made sense. Like, why are you complaining? It's football. It wasn't, nobody blocked you in there. Brady used a referee a few weeks ago against the Ravens, so it's part of strategy, basically. You don't have to complain, Revis. You're an awesome, one of the best cornerbacks in football. You and Sherman are 1 and 2, 1A, 1B. Don't complain. But the Patriots responded when they had to. They were down by 10 points, and Brady brought them back. Hitting Edelman was huge, huge. He come up with big play after big play. Third down conversions. He hit Amendola a couple times, but Edelman was the main third down guy, or Gronk. They had no running game in the game, basically. LeGarrette Blount struggled. He only had 40 yards. Patriots took the lead on a fantastic throw to Edelman where he ran almost like a basketball play where he went inside and then cut outside and caught the ball. Seattle responded. They drove back. Wilson hit Lynch with a nice fade pattern to get them, like about a 35-yarder to get them within Patriots territory. And then lucky play to Jermaine Kearse where he threw it down the right sideline. The ball bounced up in the air and it looked like it almost got kicked around. And people will say it's a lucky play, and I think it's a little lucky. But also Kearse made a wonderful catch where he had his concentration. He saw the ball and he grabbed it. It was amazing, really. And then they got to the 1-yard line, and then the dumbest call in the history of the NFL, Pete Carroll has Marshawn Lynch, the best short yardage running back in the NFL, with 20 seconds left. Second down, not fourth, Pete. Second down, run the football. He decides to throw the ball in the middle, and Malcolm Butler made a great play where he undercut Lockett. He cut right in front of him, made an awesome play. Take nothing away from the kid. He saved the Super Bowl for the Pats. I mean, good for him. I mean, I personally think he should have got part of the MVP. Brady and him share it, because without his play, they lose. Unbelievable play. The kid was anticipation. He looked like Richard Sherman or Revis. But now to get into the debate, something that annoys me really when I keep hearing it, Brady's better than Montana, Brady, blah, blah, blah. Basically, everybody can have their opinion on this. I like Montana a little bit better because he played in the 1980s when my favorite Elway, Kelly, Marino played. Tougher era to throw the football. Guys could get beat up. And some of the arguments are he had Hall of Fame receivers his whole career. He had one Hall of Fame receiver. It's called Jerry Rice. He had John Taylor, who's a decent receiver in the late 80s. His first two Super Bowls, he had Dwight Clark and Freddie Solomon. Sorry, those two guys are not Hall of Famers. They were pretty good players. Dwight Clark was clutch a couple of times, but he catch like 55 passes. And Earl Cooper and Bill Ring as their running backs. Oh, that was great. They won the Super Bowl because Bill Walsh was an awesome coach who designed the West Coast offense, which changed football. Yes, he played with probably better teams than Brady. I think they're close to being level. Maybe they're the same. I like Montana better. It's a personal preference, and it's nothing against Brady. Brady's won 4 Super Bowls, been in 6. He has had not the greatest receivers all the time, but also had a great defense for his first 3 Super Bowls, especially '03. Best passer rating of all time against was that team, lowest. So great defense helps. John Elway never had the defenses Elway or Montana had. So I know people are quick to put quarterbacks in the categories. It's a whole team too. Brady and Montana, 1A, 1B, whatever. Hey, it doesn't matter. They're both great, different eras. So that's just my opinion on that. And on to the offseason a little bit with the Broncos. Who knows if Manning's going to come back. I'm so torn. I don't know what to think. I don't know if he would fit Kubiak's system. If he comes back and gets hurt after 4 games, what good is it? I mean, I'd love for them to try to get Sam Bradford. I mean, I know that that's not going to happen, but he can move around, and maybe if Bradford gets cut, or they could trade something to the Rams or take him. I think he could fit what Kubiak likes to do. I really believe that. Who knows if Julius Thomas and Demaryius Thomas are going to sign. I want Demaryius. I know some people say he drops a lot of passes, but you know what? He's better than most receivers in the league. Stick him on your team and you take him. So whoever wants to talk about dropsies, he's better than most receivers. And yeah, he's not perfect, but neither is any other receiver. So Julius Thomas, I like him. He gets hurt all the time, and I don't trust him. He missed a whole year before. He gets nicked, so we'll see. They talk about pot roast, Knighton, whatever, replaceable. I mean, he's not an awesome player. He talks a lot for me for not being the greatest. So we'll see what happens off season. We'll have more to talk about it once free agency starts. All right. Well, thank you for watching this. And coming up are the highlights of the Super Bowl. I hope you like them. Thank you.